I started playing baseball at 3 years old. Grew up in kind of Michigan, New Hampshire area for a long time. And first time when I moved to Cincinnati, started playing. But fun fact, my mom was my first coach. So she's taught me everything that I know. But yeah, 3 years old and pretty much as long as I could. Yeah, I graduated from Moeller in 2015. I accepted a scholarship at Ohio Dominican, so I was there from 2016 to 2019. Enjoyed my times there, man. It was special, great guys, and I learned a lot. And funny thing is I started an Instagram page my junior year. I kind of realized I didn't have, I had so many bullets left. I had so many great coaches growing up throughout my life, and I just wanted to be able to, teach others of what was taught to me. And for me, that was a big starting point of like where I wanted to start coaching. I could like share past experiences, little tips and tricks. And once I graduated from Ohio Dominican, I knew I wanted to stay in the game, so I was giving out lesson plans to kids. I worked at top-notch trainers in Dublin, and I've been working now at the Bo Jackson Elite Sports for a year now. So when I played, it was definitely the relationships. It's never the numbers. It was never you forget all the numbers, but it's the relationships that you make. And on the flip side, something that's been like special is like parents sharing with me just how much their kids look forward to like coming in for like lessons. I think it's lost of kids falling in love with the game and wanting to be here, and that's half the battle half the time. So I've had like text messages from parents of like, he's growing so much working with you and he looks forward to seeing you every week. And I think that's been the most fulfilling thing. And I think like every coach should aspire to have that. Yeah, man, I think every coach should be continuously learning. If we're stuck in our ways, we're gonna fall behind. So what I do to kind of like stay up to date is I'll watch a lot of like driveline videos, tread athletics. I've even like talked with guys who have like gone there to understand like the programming of like how they work with guys. And God, there's thousands of videos on the internet. I can't get enough of them because I fear that I give a kid wrong advice, and I don't want to be that guy. So I watch a lot of videos. I try to like self-apply my own teachings with weighted balls and different drills, but understand that not everyone's perfect. Not everyone is going to cue with the same cues that might work with another individual, but it's up to coaches to find that cue and get the results that are unique for that individual. I got Rapsodo pitching certification, and I'm in the works of getting the driveline certifications, all two. God, I wish I could say like it was like Jacob deGrom, but I remember like my dad was a big fan of Roger Clemens growing up, so we watched thousands of videos to try to mimic him in the best way possible. And yeah, that's my biggest memory is watching like Roger Clemens. I think one time he was on like the tail end of his career, and in Houston we got to like see a game, and it was like the coolest thing ever. But yeah, I remember modeling my game after Roger Clemens when I was a kid, and now that I'm an instructor, golly, I love how much like Tom House is involved on like social media and just like his resume of working with Nolan Ryan, and I think like he's really good at like communicating with guys, so following him around to try to like be like him would be the goal. So I love the game, and I want to pass on knowledge. That's why all coaches should do it. Say love the game. Yeah, because I was asked the other day of like, what quality do you look for like in an athlete to work with them? And first of all, like you work with anybody, but I always want them to have like a open mind, open ears, and really like ask like why we're doing something. Right? Because eventually down the road, if they don't understand like why they're doing something, then they're not gonna like learn it, right? And the whole goal is for them to like be able to like be their own pitching coach at the end of the day. Because if they are able to learn and apply themselves, and they can go as far as they want to. And we have the staff here that everyone wants them to go farther than like they ever did. I want the guys who I work to throw harder than I ever could, to have better breaking stuff, to actually get like drafted. That's the goal. So with like characteristic like that, I'd say like, holy smokes, man, like if you can ask me why we're doing something, that's the kid. That's the guy that's gonna go far. Director of pitching at X University and founder of Mitchell Bault University in Columbus, Ohio, training facility partnered with Bo Jackson Elite Sports. That's where I see myself.